Greetings, everyone. Pete Pardo here from Sea of Tranquility. Welcome to another episode of What's Hot with Sea of Tranquility. That's right, it's Wednesday. But you thought you weren't getting any today, right? I kind of said I might struggle to get you any, but I did want to get you at least one today, right, on this busy vacation week for me, which I've had really little to no time to listen to any music, unfortunately. I kind of thought I would be able to. But you know how it goes when you take a staycation, right? You wind up getting involved in all sorts of little projects and things around the house and seeing this person, seeing that person, helping this person with that, this person with that. And before you know it, everything you really wanted to do, you don't get to do. It's the way it goes. I figured I'd be able to sit around, write some reviews, listen to some albums, record a bunch of videos. Yeah, it's not happening. So anyway, I wanted to squeeze at least one because a Wednesday without at least one review isn't a Wednesday here on the channel. Today we're going to take a look at the brand new one from Sweden's Agusa. It's called Noir. Soundtrack to the movie Malmo Noir. All right, so this, for those of you who know, Agusa are a very cool, we've covered them here on the channel before, very cool instrumental prog band. Most of their albums generally filled with big, long, epic tracks of lots of flutes and electric and acoustic guitar and mellotron, Hammond organ, pianos, and all sorts of other things, right? Very kind of pastoral, dark, intricate music. Kind of like an extension of what Anglagard was doing 30 years ago, but definitely going down some different folky paths and things like that. Have never released a bad album. Some great albums. Like I said, most of them filled with like one or two long epic tracks, maybe two, three or four, right? Different approach here. So they started doing some music. They got in touch with a dude who was making a movie. Thought they would be perfect for creating soundtrack music to this film. This was happening all throughout the pandemic, and they finally released it. Again, the movie's called Malmo Noir. The album is called Noir. A little bit different because here, instead of just maybe a couple of big, long, epic tracks, you've got, again, I'm a little confused by this because there's 15 tracks, plus it looks like we've got 5 bonus tracks, which they don't mention at all on their Bandcamp page. And don't mention anywhere else. They always talk about 15 tracks from the soundtrack. But then you got some extra stuff on here. So were these just bonus for the K2 CD edition? I don't know. But they basically fall in line with the rest of the stuff here. So let's take a look here before we start blathering on about the album itself. There they are right there. There's the Agusa crew. The band comprised of here of Mikael Odesjo on guitars, Nicholas Defonis, drums, percussion, a little bit of spoken word vocals, Jenny Puertas, flute, also a little bit of vocals. Simon, these albums are basically instrumental, but they do these little vocalizations and spots, right? Simon Strom on bass and Roman Andrin on keyboards. All right, this was officially released May 10th on CD and vinyl, about a week earlier on digital, and again, K2 Records. So what does this sound like? Again, about an hour's worth of music, 47 minutes. Like I said, if you go to buy I guess it's the digital version, about 48 minutes long, 15 tracks. If you buy the CD, you get an extra 5 tracks. It comes out to about 61 minutes long, something like that. A lot of tracks, mostly all shorter little pieces, little movements, little things here and there. It sounds like Agusa, right? So you got it's got the lushness and some of the darkness of what Agusa normally does, but some of the like more extended musical passages and solos and things. Not a lot of that going on here. This is definitely moody stuff. And again, all the little pieces, as it's a soundtrack, all the little tracks have a different kind of feel, different mood, different intensity, different textures, that sort of thing, making it for a much different listen for an Agusa fan. To that, I mean, it's all very kind of fragmented, and it sounds like a film score or like a soundtrack, right? Little bits and pieces all put together, and you don't really get that kind of one long piece or two really long pieces like we're used to with this band. But what's on here is really good, but it's taking me a little bit to really connect with it. Mostly all the previous Agusa albums, right from the first listen, they just kind of draw you in. Their majestic, soaring music, that the way they weave their arrangements and things like that, where they allow all the members to shine, right? And it's here, but it's all very fragmented. So I will say, like, upon initial few listens, I'm still warming up to this. I like it. It hasn't fully grabbed me yet, because I think it's a different kind of collection of musical pieces, as opposed to like an epic long piece or two epic long pieces, right? It's these kind of little 1 minute, 3 minute, 2 minute, 4 minute fragments of things that all sound good, but it's like, do they match? Do they not match? Still trying to figure it all out. But again, all the things you love about them is here. You get the mellotrons, you get the organs, piano stuff, guitars. Love the flute. Flute's always great. Nice bass playing. It's just, this is going to take, I think, a little while more to kind of just sink in. And that's okay, because not everything is always immediate. But it's still good. It's still Agusa. I really like it, right? But I will say right now, it's probably my least favorite Agusa album out of the ones they released so far. And it's, again, it wasn't meant to be like their other albums, right? This is definitely something different. But to me, I'm so used to getting instant gratification from Agusa records, and I'm still not getting that yet. But I do think it's good, right? 3.5 out of 5 star. That's what I'm going to give it now. That might rise in time. But an Agusa album for me, generally speaking, is like, 4.5, 5 star right out of the gate. I'm not quite there with this yet. But I'm happy to have new Agusa music for sure, as they probably are already thinking about maybe getting ready for their next, sprawling full length. We'll see. But for now, this is still cool. If you like the band, you got to have it, right? It's still enjoyable. Just be ready that it's going to be a little bit different. So go check it out. I'll drop the link to the Bandcamp page down below so you can go listen and look to buy. Visit us on the web at www.seaoftranquility.org. We're on Facebook, we're on YouTube, all together all the damn time. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and click on that notification bell so you get alert of all of our content as it posts. And please do hit the like button before you leave. Also down below, we got the links to our Ko-Fi page for channel donations, our merch page, and our Cameo page. Thank you in advance for all your support there, and we'll see you soon here with more stuff. I am Pete Pardo. Have a good one, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.